Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. This is me, Jonathan Alexander, and I'm here to host our show, Life After Happiness. Today, we're going to be doing a chakra day, and we've done several chakra days, and I have our co-host Kelly, who does all the chakras. Are you there, Kelly?
Yeah. Hi.
Now, I want to make sure I pronounce your name correctly, because if I don't, I apologize. Elle Heiden. Is that how you pronounce it?
Correct. No,
what?
You said it perfectly.
Okay, good.
You said it perfectly.
What we did was we put in a little bio for you. It says that you were in a small independent film, Always a Bridesmaid. Is that true?
Yes, that one's pretty old. Yes, it was a small film down in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Now, you said that you've when I told you about this, you said that you were really interested in this, and that your agent said that you were quite excited about today. Is that is that true? Is that accurate?
I'm sorry. Can you say that last part again? It's a little hard to hear.
That you were quite excited about today. That you were quite excited about coming on today. Is that true?
Oh, I was. Yes, definitely. Yes, good to be here.
Good. All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to sort of let Kelly do her thing, and you might want to close your eyes if you're going to be in a place where you can relax, okay? So just, if
okay.
Hopefully
my
that's
dog
really
doesn't start
ideal.
barking again. I don't know if you heard that.
I know. But Kelly will start her thing. I'm going to let Kelly go on with what she does. Okay, Kelly?
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I don't know how familiar you are with it, but in the process and what exactly happened. But what happens is I am not like healing somebody, because that has to come from within. But we have 7 main energy centers that are called chakras, and they're like a wheel of energy. And each one's connected to different systems in our body, different organs, different emotions. So, and then they're all part of the greater the greater energy force that goes through us. Some would call it spirit, soul. But everything living has a vibrational energy. And so what I do is I tap into each one, and I can tell what's going on. I can tell if there's a block, or if there's negative energy, or if it's flowing correctly. And I can get impressions, I can get emotions, I can get like physical feelings, like something in the pit of my stomach, or something like backache, or it'll let me know kind of when I'm tapped into you. It'll let me know what's going on.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, it's pretty neat with physical symptoms and like an emotional thing, and I get pictures, I get like little movie type things happening in my head while I'm doing that. Today's going to be a big challenge, because I had something major happen that wasn't very nice and wasn't expected, and I'm not even in my own house right now, so I'm really challenging myself to be able to, tap in and do this, but I'm pretty confident that, I always want to do a good job, so, I'm not going to, shortchange you. It's just, this isn't my normal setup and all that, so it's kind of like
I completely understand.
Yeah, if I'm out of my element and it's not my surroundings, I can still do this. It's not the
I faith in you,
where
Kelly.
Yeah, thank you. Because it's not the where I'm at or what I've got with me. I don't need a candle. I don't need a salt lamp to be able to do this, and I'm kind of proving it to myself at the same time. But I'm glad you're on the same page of understanding that, it's a little different today, even though you haven't been for the other days. But, I'm really happy to be here and be able to do this. So what I do Good. Yeah, thanks. What I do is I was concentrating on your picture, especially your eyes. You know, they say it's a window to the soul. And I have this pendant in my hand. And honestly, if people know what they're doing, they can use a paper clip and a piece of dental floss. But as long as you're tuned in and you know how to do energy stuff. But so if it goes up and down, that means, or side to side, that means there's a block or it's negative energy stuck in there. If it does a circle and it stays that way, that lets me know that it's open, it's healthy, it's functioning. And I go, one by one to see what I find, and then I work on the ones that, need the work. And if it's not a big sweeping circle, then I know that it's doing well, it's open, but it could be better. So I tend to work on those too, just to try to get it, as strong and as open as can be. Because when you have those open, you have the best possibility to be able to run with that, work on things you need to, stay healthy, get in a better place when everything is as it should be to support that. Does that make sense?
It does.
Okay, cool. So what I'm doing is I'm taking my hands and I'm rubbing them vigorously together. This creates energy, and my hands feel a little bit warm and tingly. So I then stop and bring them about shoulder width apart, and I start bringing them closer and closer together, and I start to cup them right about 6 inches. Sometimes it's 4 to 5. That's where I start to feel a little resistance, and that's an energy ball. And you can do that along with me. It's not going to affect it either way, but it's just kind of a neat little trick that lets you know if you're sensitive to it, and it might take a few times. People that are into meditation and things like that, yoga, tai chi, Pilates, they might be more sensitive than the average person. And that's letting me know that my energy is concentrated so that I can use my hands and pick up on things. So I'm taking this pendulum and I'm just almost like sweeping it down and aiming it into the ground and taking off any residual energies so that what I can do is focus on you without any interference. And I'm going to focus on your root chakra, which is where you would be sitting if you're sitting down. It's your most primal and important energy center. That's your instinct for survival and safety. So, I'm staring at it a little bit more, and I'm holding it away from myself and focusing on you. We'll see what it says. It's doing a circle. I'm going to make sure it stays doing a circle. And I have done this on our Blue Jeans live videos where you can see that my hand's not moving, but the pendulum is. So, if you could see me now, that's what you'd be seeing. It's staying in a circle, so that's a good thing. That's showing me that it's healthy, but it could use some work because it wasn't going very fast and it wasn't very big. So what I'm going to do is dive into the intuitive part and try to see what I can pull out of there and see what's going on. I'm feeling like it's kind of a little bit heavy. Like, is there something that happened, I want to say like 9 months to a year ago, maybe, that was a big change or was slightly traumatic? Or I want to say maybe a breakup or something?
Yes, actually. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I moved out here. How long ago was that? July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. You are dead on.
Oh, wow. Wow. Sometimes I surprise myself. But, yeah.
That would be an exact August when I, oh, wow. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
I too much into that, but you're right.
Okay. Yeah, it feels like there was a big change, and there you go. And it felt like, you just needed to get the heck out of there and start something new.
Oh, my gosh, I have chills right now.
Oh, that's cool. Wow. Yeah, I'm feeling like
this
you are
is the biggest change in
definitely...
my life, moving out here to LA. So my life's behind me in Pennsylvania, and just loaded me, my best friend, and just a couple of things that I owned into my little car, and then we did a cross-country road trip.
Oh, that's
and,
amazing.
my best friend Brandon flew back, and I stayed.
Wow. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, it feels like a definite ending of something and a definite beginning. Like, it was so huge that you were scared and you felt, to me, I'm picking up that you were scared, but yet you weren't scared of him or your safety. It was more like, am I doing the right thing?
Yeah.
Is this idea crazy,
Yeah. That's exactly how I felt.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Well, I want to tell you, you're
Thank
definitely on the right track. You are definitely where you should be right now. You're welcome.
Thank you. It's always been my dream to move out here. So I just, that was kind of the thing, the kicker to get me to do it, Me ending that life and the person I was seeing, back in Pennsylvania. And I decided, I remember when we were talking earlier, I thought,
wow. That's cool.
My career aspirations, and that was it.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm seeing some big things for you coming up in about 6 months. You're laying the foundation and framework right now. Not necessarily right now on the show, but I mean, and not saying it's not. I mean, it's helping. But, it's just all building blocks, getting there. But I see big things for you, big things that you're working on, that you can see, and those are going to lead to bigger things that you can't see right now. Does that make sense?
Awesome. Yeah. There's a couple of things in the works, and my manager is absolutely incredible. So we're aiming for a couple of things right now. So I'm hoping that, some of them really fall through. So we'll see.
Yeah. Because, I'm picking up that these are going to be big successes, even if you don't get what you're originally going for. It's going to lead you connections to something bigger than you can imagine. So, and I don't know whether you're going to be able to have it go exactly the way that you're envisioning and hoping, but my advice would be to have very tangible, very specific dreams that you pray about, you have reminders up about, that you stay focused on those. But if the universe throws you something a little different, then the universe knows that it was gifting you something that you needed that you didn't know you needed. That maybe the way that you were looking at what you wanted might turn out to actually be better in a different way.
Got you.
But, yeah, because if you don't ask for specifics, sometimes you get kind of surprised about what you end up getting, and you want to make sure that you're getting what you want to have come. But I feel like, you're definitely heading in the right direction, and definitely keep with positivity, with healthy choices, and take time, for yourself, too. That's important.
Yeah.
And surrounding yourself with good people you can trust. That's very important. And I'm going to go to the second chakra. Well, actually, Now that I did that, let me see how that root one is doing now. See if it's doing better. Oh, yeah, it's doing what I call helicoptering. It's like going around in a huge circle so fast it looks like a blur, and it's like a horizontal circle. I'm holding on to it, and it's just going around like a helicopter blade.
Oh, man.
So,
ooh.
Yeah, that is
mean?
really good. Woo, yeah.
That's good?
That's very good.
I love you.
Thank you. I'm doing something right.
Yeah, you're making me feel pretty good right now. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. So here's the sacral one. That's the second one. That one is located between like your bikini line and your belly button. And that one is your emotional body, your sensuality, your creativity. So let's see how that one's doing. Oh, okay. That one is a little bit bigger circle than the root one started out. It's not doing what I call helicoptering, but it's getting bigger, and it's starting to go faster. So that's what that one's telling me, and it's starting to helicopter now, finally. You know, it didn't take off like that. What that's telling me is that as you keep going in this right direction, and you build things to the point where you can start to trust that you're on solid ground, that your emotional self is going to be aligned with that, and you're going to learn to trust what's happening and trusting the process, and your creativity is going to start really starting to get unleashed.
Okay.
And you know, you're going to realize, hopefully, like I hope that you're at the point where you realize that you are a goddess. Like, we're all goddesses, but some people don't realize it. Yeah. That, you know, you have a lot of power in you that is, you're just scratching the surface on, but I feel like you have a lot of personal power in a good way, like self-esteem, self-love, and you just, you know, need to go with it. You know, be mindful that you don't fall into the materialistic, you know, surface trap that some of the people that might be in that industry can fall into, you know.
Oh my gosh, yes. That's definitely something that I it's very important to me. And I know myself, I definitely won't. It has been like a very strong thought that I've had to make sure that I don't.
Good. Yeah, to make sure you stay humble and, you know, make sure you stay compassionate. And
I agree.
Because sometimes, you know, people will change themselves and they lose themselves trying to fit what they think other people are going to want to see, want to be around, want to hire.
I agree.
Make sure
they feel like they need to change themselves to be what is wanted. But no, I want to be wanted for being me. And
exactly. So make sure you stick by your guns. Don't lose yourself in that, because so many people do.
I definitely won't.
Yeah, when I was a lot younger, they wanted me to go into modeling, and they're like, well, you know, you would do really well if you'd lose about 10 pounds. And it's like, you know, who wants to hear that? It's like,
I hate that.
Yeah, it's like, you know, and now I'm older and I am overweight, but I'm working on it. But, you know, at that age of 18, it was like, what? You know, they're saying I'm not good enough, and then I need to lose 10 pounds. Well, does that mean that I'll need to get veneers and I'll need to change my hair later? You know, it's like it doesn't stop once you start doing that.
And then, like, a little bit later, then you look nothing like who you actually are.
Yeah, and then you wonder if people like you for you.
Exactly.
And then you wonder, and you kind of lose who you are and wonder who you are. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. I mean, I do some modeling, but acting is what I really love. But I don't want to, a career just based on straight appearance and, having that be your main focus, main priority. I just think that's super unhealthy. But, I do some modeling. I like it. But one thing, the modeling industry, I think is getting a lot more accepting of different body types and whatnot nowadays. For example, I'm only 5'5", and I don't have that, super stick, looking body. I mean, I'm skinny, yes. But, 10 years earlier, they probably would have told me that I need to lose 10 pounds and grow, 5 inches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, they might be like, you'd look more proportionate if you got a breast enhancement. Stuff like that.
Exactly.
You hear that's people like all shapes and sizes. They don't, you don't need to change yourself. Yeah. But,
I agree.
It'd be boring if we all looked like a clone.
Right?
Yeah, it would be like, oh, yeah, there's one with brown hair. There's one with blonde. They all look the same.
Yeah.
I mean, if we needed that, we'd just switch wigs and, just have the same person come out.
Yeah.
But, so that one is definitely, as you get more established, you're going to be coming around with that and even more confident, more sure of yourself, more, you won't have any second thoughts about somebody saying, well, can you change this? Because you'll be like, no, you'll either like what I've got or you don't.
And I'm slowly getting into that now.
Yeah. So the third one is the solar plexus, and that one's located between your belly button and your rib cage. And that's your area for personal power, self-esteem, warrior energy, and the power of transformation. And I know that you are really good at transformation because of that huge decision and huge action that you took to get where you are now. So let's see what this does.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is a big circle, and it's gotten bigger, faster, and now it's a blur. It's doing that helicoptering thing. It is really hard to hang on to right now because it wants to take off. So,
oh my God,
that was, yeah, you are spot on with what you're doing. You have this, you're gonna survive, thing, but yet you didn't become a bitter, hardened person for the things you've been through. You've been able to maintain your humility. You've been able to maintain your love and passion for things, and that is a dangerous combination because if any person tries to mess with you, you're going to be able to call them out on it and say, hey, look, I don't need to be treated this way. And you'll be able to.
That is very true.
Yeah, you'll just be like, bye.
I used to not be like that. Oh my gosh. And then now, I actually, had a little bit of a, I don't know, I was, thinking, oh my gosh, am I mean now? Because I literally, for example, it's called the Darn Nice Kid Award, and I got that in grade school. I was always just super sweet and, I don't know, just naive and just sweet. I didn't have a mean bone in my body. And now, if someone tries to, play me or something, I definitely call them out on it in a nice way. But I won't let anyone ever walk all over me or use me ever.
Yeah, good.
And this is a very recent thing for me, so you're dead on.
Oh, good. Yeah, I am totally picking that up. Yeah, I am picking up what you are putting down, and you keep going with
Catching
that.
what I'm throwing.
Yeah, you keep going with that because, you are definitely, you are unstoppable, and that's great. You're not going to let anybody get in your way. Yes, yeah.
Awesome.
And the right person won't try to get in your way. They'll try to encourage you. So, surround yourself with good people, and that's who you'll have.
Yeah, that's what I'm learning. Not everyone's evil, but you have to be skeptical and aware.
Yeah, because that, you've evolved past a lot of people that end up in the trap of thinking that everybody's evil or the world is, a terrible place or you can't trust people. But you aren't in that. And that's great because that shows that you're already in the middle of your power of transformation and you're going places. So, that's super because I don't see that very often.
It's good to hear.
Yeah. The heart chakra is the fourth one. That's what we're doing now. And that's the opening of feeling, compassion, capacity to love, and it doesn't like any conflict. And let's see what this is going to tell us. Okay, good. It's doing a big circle. Started off kind of medium, and it's slowly getting faster. It could use a little help. I mean, it's almost helicoptering, but not quite. So I think what that's telling me is you still have your guard up, which is a healthy way to do it, to have it up until somebody earns that trust.
Yeah.
Like a healthy skepticism.
Yeah.
And, there's nothing wrong with that. You just need to make sure that you're opening it up to yourself all the time. And you're letting in those that you can trust. Let me see. Let me see what I can find if I go and do that. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty and insecurity that you left behind. Yeah, it feels like there was a lot of pain and sadness and, like, questioning yourself. Questioning your judgment. Yeah, like, you didn't want to hurt someone's feelings and say what you felt, but you didn't know how to, it feels like you wanted to express things, but you didn't want to be mean about it, so you'd hold it in.
You know what? I'm sorry.
You didn't want to be mean, so you'd hold it in.
Okay.
Let me see. You took more crap than you should have. It's kind of like what I'm getting.
Yes, definitely. Oh, you
enough.
have no idea.
Yeah, until you said, that's enough. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good, yeah.
And I became very selfish in myself and career and decided to just move out here. But, yes, there was definitely someone in Pennsylvania that kind of broke me.
I didn't know that. Seriously, that's kind of something I'm going through, and it's like, not kind of, like, seriously is. So I totally understand. I think.
Sorry.
Oh, thank you. I think you're like the advanced version of where I'm at. Like you're where I want to be.
I was trying to maybe say how I was feeling right now, but it's like I know like right at the time, like it feels like you just can't get out of that funk, and it just takes time. But I feel like you have a very smart outlook, and obviously incredible tools to be able to help you. So I know that you're gonna be just fine, but I just feel for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm at that spot, and I know things they have to get better from here. It's just the moment by moment things, the reminders, and it's hard to go in my own home because the reminders are everywhere, and that's I have to transform myself and transform my surroundings to match the new me that's coming out, and it's just like overwhelming.
Well, if you ever want to, make a big move out to LA, I'm here.
Hey, awesome,
go out
girl.
to lunch together.
Woohoo!
See what I did. Well, I always wanted to move out to LA, so that was just kind of the pusher. Like, everything happens for a reason. I'm starting to realize.
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, well, that was the big kick that that was like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really big kick.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes we have to get knocked on our butt to realize, that we should probably be somewhere else. And
Exactly. Sometimes that is what it takes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So, wow. I feel like I have a kindred spirit.
What was that?
I feel like I have a kindred spirit right now.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. So hopefully in about 8 months I'll be in your spot, and you'll
I
resolve.
hope for that.
Oh,
You
thank
seem like
you.
a sweetheart. I hope so. Just I have a long way to go before feel super content with like my accomplishments and whatnot. But it's good to hear that I'm on the right track from you because obviously I was nervous about moving out here and I question it every day. But it's good to hear because I think I am, but the uncertainty sometimes kills me.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you're not getting any like physical confirmation of it,
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be kind of disheartening, and I think it turns a lot of people off and it turns a lot of people away when they could be so close to having what they want, they just don't realize it yet,
Yeah, and everyone has their threshold, like what they can take, and then they'll go back to the, familiarity, and I don't think I'm going to be doing that. So I'm really happy with my life out here, and I definitely see some stuff happening too. I'm hoping. So I'm really happy that you said that.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. I've got some friends out there too. It's like, I might have to save up a little money and start traveling more. Which I love
well, if you're
doing.
ever out here, you better hit me up.
Hey, definitely. Thank you. All right. Well, your throat chakra is the next one. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 7. That's the ability to manifest and express your truth in the world. So let's see how this is showing that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it started taking off slow, and it's doing the helicopter. Yeah, you are definitely doing
awesome.
As you should be. It's, it made me feel like you were hesitant, like you were saying, you weren't sure, about this and, how this was going to go and if this was even the right move. And here you are, and you're able to express yourself better because you don't have to fear and you don't have to walk on eggshells.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah. So, yep, you're killing it. You're getting there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. The third eye is the 6th, and that's the one that's located like between your eyebrows and up a little bit. And that's your intuition and your pattern of learning and your skill sets for your memory. And let's see. Okay, yeah, okay. This went into like immediate like helicoptering, I can barely hang on to it mode. So yeah, you're like off the chart with this. So don't second guess yourself. Go with your gut. Your gut is not going to mislead you.
Okay, good. So, that's good to hear.
Yeah, definitely pay attention because you are not going to lead yourself astray. And if something doesn't feel right, it's not.
Okay.
So, yeah, that will lead you in the right direction every time. So, yeah, that can ease your mind. You can trust yourself. You can trust your judgment. It's just make sure it's coming from the higher source.
Yeah.
And when you're getting those things from source, because you feel a certain vibration, you feel a certain way that doesn't necessarily have any emotions, attached to it. It's just like this really light, happy feeling. And, when when you engage in that, you're engaging in the higher vibrations, you're able to pick up on things a lot easier. Kundalini meditation, you can find those on YouTube. And I'd encourage you to start, you can start at like the beginner's level and work your way up, but that just helps keep you on track. And I think, if you meditated like 10 minutes a day or something like that, if you don't already, maybe, take something like Pilates or yoga or Tai Chi where you're getting your exercise.
I thought of that. I should.
Yeah, because you get your exercise, you're developing strength, but you're also developing more balance and body awareness and that mind, body, and spirit connection. So I think that would be a good pursuit, and it's also a good stress reliever.
I'm sure it's like Pilates where you could bring your dog though, because that's usually how I get my exercise. Rose and I go for a run.
Oh, that's cool. I think there are places like that. I know there's one for cats.
Sure if they're anywhere, it's going to be in LA.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're in the perfect place. Yeah, they might even have it like on the beach or something. That'd be perfect.
That would be cool. Rose would like that. She's a cutie.
Aw, or network and find out if somebody that works in a studio would be interested in the idea and see how many people sign up, and I think that could be a gold mine for them.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah. The last one is the crown. That one is actually above your head. It's the access to the higher states of consciousness, open to what is beyond our understanding. And, it's universe, it's source, it's spirit, it's God, whoever somebody prays to, angels, whoever. It's the whole spiritual aspect. It's the whole connectivity of everything that has living vibrations all around us. It's how we communicate without saying anything. So it's how we can feel what the other person's feeling. Let's see. Whereas the root chakra was your connection to the earth and earthly things. And this is your connection to the heavens. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Big circle. It was a little sluggish at first, but now it's like spinning like super fast and like out of control. So that's telling me that the more that you practice the things, healthy choices, healthy moment decisions, and trusting your intuition and opening yourself to possibilities. So that's one thing that sometimes people do is they want things, but they don't open themselves to being able to receive it. So make sure that you're open to receiving these things.
Okay.
And you probably want to look up YouTube videos on manifesting. And I think that will help you. And I think that's going to open up a whole new playing field, a whole new level for you. Like, that's part of that big change coming up. Because when you see yourself differently, other people see you differently and perceive you differently. And there's nothing that you need to change about you for anyone else. It's just when you have more confidence, then other people will have more confidence in your abilities too.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
It does. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Good. When you go in with the I got this, then people will be like, oh,
sorry,
you got this.
Sorry, you broke up a little bit right there.
Oh, sorry. I said when you go into something with I got this, then other people will be like, well, she's got this,
Exactly, yes. I fully agree.
Yeah. So, was there anything that you wanted to? Oh, you know what? Before we do that, before I ask you if there's anything else that you wanted to ask me, I'm going to go through each one to make sure that they're all open like they should be. You know, sometimes things will skip around. So, thank you. So, it won't take long. Oh, wow. Okay, the root. Yeah, that one is definitely helicoptering. Sacral. Yeah, wow, the root and the sacral. The sacral's really taking off. The root is, you know, really healthy too. Solar plexus, wow, that went right into a crazy spin. That one is doing super good. The heart chakra, that one was a little bit hesitant, but now it's going around super fast. So, you know, as you have, you know, things occurring in your life and things building on each other and building towards, you know, good things, your heart will pick up on it's safe to open. You know, it's not going to be like you wake up one day and boom, you know, it's wide open, but it's, you know, going to gradually open. Yeah. The throat one, ooh, wow, yeah. Yep, keep going in that direction on expressing yourself because you are definitely going to be gaining confidence and be able to do that, like, readily without having to hesitate and think, okay, do I need to phrase this different? Am I using the right tone of voice? It'll come to you.
Got you. That's good.
Yeah. Third eye is just, that was immediately like off the chart. So yeah, trust in that. Yeah. Crown chakra, that is off the chart. So you're very, very connected to everything and everyone in a good way and of a person's character. So,
you told me the dog whisperer, sorry, the animal shelter that I used to volunteer at in college.
Oh, yeah? Did they act differently from one person to another?
So there was this dog named Cheech, and he looked like just this big, he was definitely, I think, a little bit of like golden retriever mixed with, I don't know, like a bear. He was huge, essentially. Like, he was huge, and he was just so I don't want to say it was mean because, I mean, he was rightfully on guard because of, you know, his past that he's been through. So whenever I started volunteering there, they had him in this cage, and all they would do was just, you know, like put food in there, you know, feed it, take him for like a walk, and he just didn't get a lot of, you know, social interaction because everyone was terrified of him. But for some reason, you know, I just kept working with him, and then it got to the point where I would be in his cage, you know, like laying down with him with my head on his stomach and just petting him, and then he ended up getting adopted after a family saw that. And then, they worked with him for like a little bit, and he's doing good.
Oh,
so, that's honestly one of the things that I love.
Do you feel better?
Do I feel better? I'm sorry, it's like cutting for some reason.
Do you feel better?
You is better.
Yeah. Oh, good. You do feel better after chakra's done. Good. Yeah,
Okay.
like
we have.
Whenever you have callers, whenever you feel like you need to have it rechecked, just reach out to me. I'm on Facebook.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I definitely will.
Yeah, thank you. I'd love to see how you go.
Somebody that we know. This caller is a regular, and I know who this is. Are you okay with me putting a caller on?
I am, if she is.
Are you okay, Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I want you to. This is going to meet somebody. I know who this is. Hello, are you there?
Me? Is that me?
Sadie.
Oh,
is that you?
Sandy.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
How are you?
You were listening in on our chakra days. This is Ellie.
Yay.
We got her in for a chakra day. Sandy has gotten a chakra day before as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we've you know, both you and Ellie, it seems, are very spiritual. Am I right?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you have any questions for Ellie?
Well, I'm not sure what she really. What do you do, Ellie?
What do? So I do mostly acting out here. I just moved to LA, so I do some acting and then some modeling too. Actually, I used to be a case manager though for intellectually disabled clients, but I had a kind of a big move and moved out to LA.
Or are you like exploring those at all?
So I don't know necessarily a psychic or a medium or anything, but I have always been super what's the word I'm looking for? I could always pick up on people's feelings.
Oh, empathic. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if that is anything, but I don't know. I think I could read people always pretty easily into that sort of thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Is that breaking up?
Yeah.
I'm going to go upstairs again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ellie, you're breaking up.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear us.
Oh, no. Hold on. Let me go outside.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have the worst reception in my log.
Oh.
No,
yeah.
I've always been definitely super intuitive. And I'm sorry, what was that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I can hear you now.
She said she's always been an intuitive.
Yes.
Ah.
And perceptive.
Good. So, Sandy, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Did you want to see if Ellie's picking up anything about you? I know you two have never met before the show.
I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
Or maybe Sandy's picking up something on you.
If I met her in person, maybe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you definitely have a gift, and Ellie, and I know that if you are searching spiritually, you will definitely find yourself, and you'll be able to develop that gift if you choose to.
Okay.
And yeah, nobody wants to put you on the spot on the show and ask you to here do a cold reading. No, nobody's.
You do a lot of you have to understand it's not unusual for us to have like several people on who are interested in this sort of thing, who do this sort of thing. I mean, it's not unusual. So it's. I'm more. I mean, but I'm just letting you know. I didn't know what your level of interest was in it, but. What I do remember is that your agent told me that you were quite spiritual. That's what she said. He said that, I said, you think she'll be open to this? And he goes, oh, yes, she's in it spiritual, yes, so,
Yay.
I figured that she was, what?
I said, yay, we got her on the show. She's awesome.
You guys are great.
Oh, thank you. So are you. You're a real sweetheart.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Aw, you're welcome. Yeah, oh my gosh, I love your energy. It's so beautiful.
Awesome. That means a lot. Thank you. Seriously, right back at you.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, definitely, find me on Facebook, Kelly L. Walters out of Portage, Michigan. And I'll try to find you.
Walters?
Yeah. Jonathan's, and I'm on his friends list.
Friends with Jonathan?
Yeah.
On Instagram, yes.
Oh, okay. I think I'm on Instagram. I'm not sure how to use it yet.
Yeah. We met on Instagram.
Yeah, me either, Kelly. Don't worry.
Funny. Jonathan, you should send me a link to Kelly's profile, and I'll follow her.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll do that.
Yeah, and I'll try to get on there more and figure out, how to interact with
people. You had
that's so hard. Me too.
I'd like you to clarify. I want you to clarify something that you said. You said, do you talk to a lot of psychics? And you said, yeah, but I really would love to talk to one really badly. What did you mean by that?
Oh no, the only time I've ever really talked to not even like fully like talked. I went to Lilydale, and my father passed when I was like really young, and I just had a really crazy experience with I can't even remember her name. I was in a huge audience, and there was a famous psychic that came to talk, and she was just saying everything like pretty much about me. And then I like froze. Like it was literally to a T. Like I mean, I was very skeptical of that sort of thing. But then she got my name right. She got exactly how he died. My father's name right. All of this, and then all of my friends were just like frozen as well. So I just didn't stand up, and everyone was like, okay. After a little bit, okay, this is her. But then someone else stood up at that point in time, and the lady signed yours for you. So that was my really only experience. With that, but, right then and there, with everything that was said, I fully believed at that point in time, because you could not make that sort of thing up, I mean, with the things that she said.
We have psychics
I think I was a
on
little bit
all
scared
the
to go
time.
back. Huh?
Because we have psychics on all the time we have them on.
Okay.
It's like, when's the next show going to be? When's the next show going to be?
Yeah, it's great.
For Ellie, I feel something like I see numbers. Did you major in marketing, management area?
Before I switched to psychology, I was a finance major and I was a trade specialist
yes,
at the bank
I
in New
see
York Mellon.
numbers with you. I see numbers.
Wow.
8 hours a day plugging in numbers.
Wow.
I see you going back to that. I see you going. No, I see that. I see that.
Yeah, that's
something like
I
numbers
realized,
again.
very soon that wasn't the path for me.
Well, maybe you'll go into numerology.
I'm pretty good at math. Sorry, what was that?
Maybe you'll go into numerology instead.
Oh, no. No, remember, I learned from my past. I'm not doing that.
Oh.
That did not make me happy.
Right? Yeah, no. Well, maybe Sandy was picking up, like, do you have numbers that you get, that you notice around you a lot? Like, 1111 or, something like that?
I was about to say, every time, it's usually once a day. And I don't look at my phone, like, too often, like, and, like, notice, like, the time or, like, my, stove clock or whatnot. But I see 1111 at least, like, once a day.
Oh, yeah. That's your dad trying to reach you.
Really?
Mhm. That's his way of saying, hi, I'm here.
Wow.
Yeah. He's with you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Did you know that? Or?
Yeah, that's what that means.
No, I did not know that. Every time it says 1111, I usually make a wish, though.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's him, like, waving and saying, hi, I'm here. And, like, that's his way of letting you know.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
Yeah. And, I think he's happy with the way you're turning out. Like, the kind of person that you are. Yeah. Yeah, he's becoming, like, your greatest cheerleader behind the scenes.
Good. Huh.
Yeah, like, protecting you in ways that, he wouldn't be able to if he was still here.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
Yeah. Because, when you go there, you're still here, you can be everywhere, so, that, that's the thing where, he can watch over and make sure that, nothing can, get in your way too much, that nothing's thrown at you that you can't survive through.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah. So, and he's proud of you, too.
Good. Finally doing everything. I remember when I was a little girl, like I would always tell him, I want to be in the WNBA, and then on the side, I just want to be a movie star. So that's what I would always tell him. Those are my career aspirations back when I knew him.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Maybe not quite tall enough for the WNBA, but
yeah, but I don't really want that anymore.
oh, yeah. We'd have to get you some elevator shoes.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't let you play in heels.
That dream, I gave that up a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. So, what kind of roles are you looking for?
What kind of roles?
Yeah.
Like for film?
Yeah.
So my biggest idol, honestly, is Margot Robbie. I think she's absolutely incredible. I love the way that she carries herself. You know, she's just a beautiful inside and out. And she's so talented. So you know, a lot of that sort of like similar thing, I guess.
Oh, very cool. I'm not familiar with her. Is that more like drama or more like romantic comedy?
I think
or
it sounds like The
what?
Exorcist. And now there's the Avengers. The Avengers. Is that it?
Yeah. So she was in have you seen Wolf of Wall Street? And then also, oh my gosh, what is that called? Oh, I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm sorry. It's been a long day.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'll have to look that one up. I've heard of it. I heard it was good.
I mean, she's in so many things that's so good. Suicide Squad. Then there's that new movie coming out. It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She plays I, Tonya. What was the first movie that I watched her and I was just mesmerized by her?
Wow.
Street,
Wow. I'm going to have to look her up. Was she the... Oh, wait. She was in Suicide Squad?
Yes. She was the lady who wears the shirt that says, what is it, Daddy's Little Monster.
You're kidding.
Yeah, she's so talented.
Wow. Yeah, because, I mean, you honestly feel like she's got to be crazy, you know, like the character, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, she did that well.
So just into her character. I mean, she's a great actress. She knows how to completely become her character. And that's I definitely want to take a lot of notes from her. I love watching her movies, and you know, she's so talented.
Yeah, I can see you being right up there.
Awesome. Well, that would be the greatest thing ever to happen to me. If I'd be able to die very happy if I ever reached her level of achievement, or even half of it.
Oh, you will. You will. Just, you know, some parts may, you know, seem a little strange, but, you know, they're building blocks. Just remember that.
Yeah.
That they're going to get you there. You know, even the most obscure things you think nobody's going to watch, you know, you're going to, you know, take away from that lessons that you couldn't get elsewhere, and you're going to get a following that you didn't think you would get. You're going to have people taking notice.
Awesome.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be paying off.
Well, we've ran out. We're about out of time. It was great having you on. I mean, do you think that you would ever want to, you know, do you think that you would ever want to, have anybody that you can suggest or send our way to be guests?
Even do I have any friends or anyone that I know that I could send your way for something similar to what I've done just now? Oh,
yes,
definitely.
That's right.
I know quite a few great people out here.
Awesome,
my
thank
best
you.
friend Emily, I would love for you to talk to my best friend Emily, actually. She's actually very, I believe that she actually just read my cards the other night because I was feeling a little bit funny or whatnot. Yeah, she is very in tune to her spirituality and, this sort of thing. So I would love for you to talk to her.
Oh,
Emily,
that would be great.
Is Emily on Instagram?
She is, but she doesn't use it too much. She's actually my best friend from back home.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Well, how about we do this? You give her my number.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You give her my number.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay?
Yeah. Are you on Facebook?
I am.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I'll try to find you. And if you'd ever want to come back on the show or have it done again, just let me know.
Yeah.
Or let Johnny
Honestly,
know.
I would. This was really fun.
All right.
Very cool. I always like to see.
It's awesome to hear all this stuff about myself.
Okay.
I mean, you definitely got it spot on.
Wow, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, would love to keep in contact, see how you're doing.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Yeah, same.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. And have a good night. Thanks for listening.